When your cat sleeps on your chest, do you actually know what they're trying to say? Yes, it's adorable. That soft weight, the warmth, the quiet purring right under your chin. But behind that closeness, there's something deeper that most people miss. It's one of the most emotionally intimate things your cat can do. And if you misunderstand it, which most owners do, you could be missing a message they've been trying to send every single night. Let's start with what this behavior really means. Have you ever thought your cat sleeps on your chest just because it's warm?
Most people assume it's about heat. Your body is warm, steady, comfortable, simple. But here's what's actually happening. Your cat is choosing one of the most exposed, vulnerable positions possible, right on top of you. Cats are wired for survival. In the wild, sleep is when they're most at risk. So they don't just sleep anywhere, and they definitely don't sleep deeply on just anyone. When your cat settles on your chest, they're not just looking for warmth. They're choosing proximity to you over every other safe spot in the room. Think about that for a second.
Out of every elevated perch, hidden corner, or soft blanket, they pick you. That's not convenience, that's trust. And here's where it gets even more powerful. If your cat also presses their paws into you or adjusts constantly before settling, don't brush it off. We'll come back to that later, because it means something most owners completely miss. Have you noticed how your cat seems to relax deeper when they're on your chest? Most people think the purring means they're just sleepy.
But here's what science says. A 2019 study in animal behavior research found that cats are highly sensitive to rhythmic patterns, especially heartbeats and breathing cycles. And another study from the University of Lincoln showed that cats form secure attachments to humans in ways surprisingly similar to infants with caregivers. Here's what that actually means for you. When your cat lies on your chest, they're hearing your heartbeat, feeling your breathing, experiencing a steady rhythm. That rhythm mirrors something deeply familiar: their mother. As kittens, they sleep pressed against their mother's body, surrounded by warmth, heartbeat, and safety. That's their first experience of security. So when your adult cat chooses your chest, they're not just resting. They're recreating that feeling of safety with you. Think about that. Your presence is literally replacing one of the most important emotional anchors in their life. And here's what most people don't realize. When you stay still and let them sleep there, you're reinforcing that bond at a biological level.
Have you ever noticed your cat rubbing their face on you before settling down? Or kneading your chest like a soft blanket? Most people think it's just affection or a leftover kitten habit. But here's what's actually happening. Your cat is marking you. Cats have scent glands in their cheeks, paws, and forehead. When they rub, knead, or press against you, they're leaving behind invisible chemical signals called pheromones. These signals say one thing: this is mine. This is safe.
So when your cat sleeps on your chest, they're not just close to you. They're actively claiming you as part of their territory, but not in a possessive way, in a bonding way. Think about that for a second. To your cat, you're not just a human in the house. You're part of their world, their safe zone, their family. And every time they settle on your chest, they're reinforcing that connection. And hey, if this makes sense to you, hit like and subscribe. It helps us reach more cat lovers who actually want to understand what their cat is really saying. Have you ever wondered why this behavior feels so instinctive, almost automatic?
Your heartbeat becomes the signal that everything is okay. What makes this even more meaningful is, this isn't learned behavior. It's ancient, and your cat is applying it to you. Now think about this. Does your cat sleep on everyone's chest? Guests? Strangers? Even other people in your home? Probably not. Most cats are extremely selective about physical closeness, especially during sleep, because sleep means vulnerability. So when your cat chooses your chest specifically, they're making a decision.
Researchers who study feline social behavior consistently find that cats form preference hierarchies with humans. They choose their person, not based on who feeds them, but based on who makes them feel safest. So when your cat climbs onto your chest, circles a few times and settles in, they're choosing you. Not randomly, not casually, but intentionally. And here's where it gets even more powerful. They're trusting you to protect them while they're at their most defenseless. Now remember earlier when I mentioned your cat kneading or adjusting before settling? This is what I was talking about. Most people see kneading as something cute, a leftover kitten behavior. But here's what's actually happening. Kneading is something kittens do to stimulate milk from their mother while nursing. It's directly tied to comfort, safety, and dependency. So when your adult cat kneads your chest before lying down, they're not just getting comfortable, they're entering a state of emotional vulnerability. Think about that. Your cat is accessing one of the earliest, safest memories they have and associating it with you.
And here's the part most people never realize. Cats are naturally independent animals. They're wired to hide weakness. But in this moment, on your chest, they're not independent. They're choosing connection over instinct. That's not small. That's profound. Now here's something important. What if your cat used to sleep on your chest and suddenly stops? Most owners don't think much of it. They assume the cat just changed habits. But here's what you need to understand. A change in closeness can signal something deeper. It could be stress, discomfort, a shift in trust,
or even early signs of illness. Cats don't communicate with words, they communicate with distance. So if that closeness disappears, pay attention. Have you been more absent, more distracted? Has something in their environment changed? Or are they showing other subtle signs? Less appetite, less grooming, more hiding. This is where most owners get it wrong. They ignore the absence, but the absence is the message. Don't ignore it. So when your cat sleeps on your chest, do you actually know what they're trying to say? It's not just about warmth. It's not just about comfort. It's not even just about affection. It's about trust. It's about safety. It's about your cat choosing you as the place where they can finally let their guard down. That's not a small moment. That's your cat placing themselves in a vulnerable position on purpose, with you. And that soft weight you feel on your chest at night, that steady purring, that quiet presence, that's not just your cat sleeping. That's your cat saying, without words, "You are where I feel safest." And that was never small to them. And it shouldn't be small to you either.